All right now, people, how's it going? If you saw my video titled The 4 Firewood Myths, you might have noticed in there I was talking about some walnut logs that I found on the marketplace there. Well, today we're going to get into looking at some of these folks on the Facebook marketplace, and I'm going to show you a few things that just piss me off about these people. I mean, it is ridiculous. I cannot stand the entire Meta platform. It's full of junk. You can't even get to your feed on Instagram. When you log on to the app there on your phone, all you get is ads and people's crap that you have no idea. Horrible. You have to go in and specially make clicks and go through the menu to even see the people that you agree to follow. The only reason I have it now is to sell and look for firewood. So that being said, let's move on. Now, I wanted to look at some of these people on the marketplace, and it is a horrible place to try to sell stuff. It's the most frustrating darn thing, and the way people want to use this platform to buy things is the most impersonal, ridiculous, fast-paced thing. I mean, they just want to hit a button. Is this still available? And these are people that don't go on and find something they want to buy and ask you and give you 24 hours to respond. They go and hit 30 or 40 different ones. Is this available? 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 And they are the most inconsiderate people. This is the general public you're dealing with now. It's a bad place. You got to be careful. So, I've been rambling on a couple minutes already, and I know y'all want to get into the marketplace stuff. So we're going to look at that guy. He was selling those walnut logs, and I was mistaken. In my original video, I said $600. He wanted $690 for a few twigs of walnut. And I got in there. I said, well, let's just go ahead and take a closer look at some of these people and just kind of spice it up a little bit, you know. So I messaged him at 1:20 in the morning and said, why are you selling this so cheap? That's worth like $20,000. I just kind of wanted to break the ice, you know, see what happens. Well, he came back immediately and said, okay. And my response was, let me get my computer here. I'm going to have my computer. And then I'll put this stuff on the screen so y'all can see. So he says, okay. And then I said, thanks for the quick response. I changed my mind. This is only about $80 worth of firewood, and it might not even be that much. It isn't even a rick of firewood there. So with that, I just said, oh, very well then, nice feller. I was really just looking for some twigs to make a crappy bed. And I'm going to leave it at that. And then he writes back this morning and says, I have the firewood from the tree. Well, I'm sure he does, buddy. How much you want for that? $50,000? I don't think so. So I'm going to leave that little buddy alone there because I don't really want to argue with, you know, you don't want to argue with a con artist, okay? You know, it's not going to really take you anywhere. He's going to try to charge me for the firewood. I got a pile of walnut logs sitting right out there out of the door on the ground. I'm waiting to split. I got them for free. So, anyways, that's the kind of thing you just got to watch out for. I mean, these individuals, they have trees come down or whatever, and they think they got something so valuable. An entire tree of firewood's only worth $100, $150 maybe retail, full, and you got to process it, pick it up, spend the gas, spend the time, dry it, drive it to somebody's house, unload it, and make money off of it. So, I mean, these people are all just trying to just charge ridiculous prices, and they don't really know what they're doing. They're just homeowners that are trying to make some money off of somebody. Now, I do want to move on to something that ended up being kind of positive here. We're going to show something positive next. I don't want to be completely negative. I found this really nice Stihl MS500i chainsaw, and the guy lowered the price already. It was he wanted, I think, $1,500, and he had it down to $1,200. It has a 28-inch bar on it, and I just wanted to speak with him. I'd love to buy that thing, you know. You do got to be careful again, because that's the other thing when you're using somebody like the marketplace or eBay or something. people put their garbage on there and you never know what's wrong with it. There could be a number of things wrong with it, you know, when you really start using it hard, that it could not be great, and then they'll just throw it on the marketplace there and say, runs great, and you're stuck with it. But anyways, he says it's a good saw, and I opened up the conversation and I told him, I said, hey, good buddy, would you trade this for half a truckload of hackberry? And he wrote back in the morning, nice fella, and said, no, sorry. And I said, oh, well, nice fella, it was worth a try. That is a beautiful saw and a nice deal. Honestly, I wish I had an extra grand to offer you right now. Have a good one. And he said, thank you, you too. So, I mean, that's a guy there, you know, he's selling a nice used saw, and it's got a little discounted price. As long as that thing runs good, it's probably okay. Now, he does have in the ad that he has a bark box on it from West Coast Saws, and that's a little bit of a red flag to me, because, you know, that Steel 500i, it'll run right out of the box with a warranty and cut all kinds of damn wood, you know, regular. You don't need to go putting a bark box and getting in there and drilling out the cylinders and all that stuff. I wouldn't even do that. I would love to have one of these saws, and I want one with a warranty that runs right from the factory, because I think Stihl knows what the heck they're doing when they send it to you. That's all you got to do is pull the trigger and cut some damn wood. So anyways, moving right along. Now, we'll just pick this one here next. This is from Whitney. And she had a little brush pile of some twigs she was trying to get rid of. Free wood, she says. So, this is something else you see all the time that just ticks me off. These damn Facebook homeowners will have a bunch of brush and garbage in their yard, and they'll rake it all together in a pile and then try to have somebody come pick it up for free, or try to sell it to somebody. And I'm just, you know, you got to be careful. So I messaged her and I said, hey, this is to Whitney. I said, hey, nice fella, what kind of twigs are these? Well, she didn't respond. So she probably doesn't even know what kind of twigs they are, what kind of tree it came from. And she just ignored it. So, whatever. I'm not going to wait any longer. As of the making of this video, Whitney has not responded to the twigs that I asked her about there. I don't really know. But next we're going to look at this. This is another listing here. And this is, I don't know the feller's name here. But we got, let me see. We got, this is from Megan here on the Facebook Marketplace. Now Megan's trying to sell some free wood for $0. And here in the picture, you can see there's a fence with a bunch of old busted up pallets laying up against it. And that's what she wants. She's selling that as free wood. So I messaged this nice young lady and said, hey, can you please take a picture with the wood in it? Thanks. Now this feller has yet to respond. I think I said, what's her name? Megan. She has not even responded, but anyways, there's nothing worth picking up there. It's a bunch of rotten pallets laying up against a fence. I don't think anybody's really going to be interested in that very much. And that's another thing with these marketplace people. Sometimes they don't even bother to take a picture worth of crap. They'll be 250 yards away from a pile of twigs and snap a picture and say, Firewood, $300. You know, I mean, what the hell is that? Can you at least take the time to get a decent photo on the internet if you're trying to sell something, good buddy there. Next, I want to look at this. When I was looking at this walnut, when I was searching for this guy with the walnuts, I saw several problems, and this was just in one search. And I mean, this stuff is all over the place. It's just riddled. It's full of this kind of junk. Now, here's a guy, and let's see here. This is Steven here, and Steven has black walnut trees, and he wants you to pay him $500 to come cut them down and haul them away. That's right. Steven is too cheap to pay a tree service, so he is trying to get somebody to pay him to come do tree work on his land and haul everything away because it's walnut. It doesn't even matter. This happens all the time. I saw another feller that had a hickory tree, and he was trying to sell it. He was trying to get somebody to pay him to come cut his tree down and haul it away. But then in the notes of the ad, he had, "You must be an insured bonded tree service." What the hell kind of tree service pays somebody to go cut their damn trees down? I mean, absolutely ridiculous. It drives me through the roof, and these idiots will find somebody else to link up with, and you get two of them together, and they start getting their plan together, I guess. But so this guy here, he has black walnut trees still standing in his yard, trees, trees, and he's saying $500 you got to pay him to come cut those down for. And I just wrote him and I said, "I'll do it for $1,000." This gentleman has yet to respond to me, but I would seriously consider going out there. If he wanted to pay me $1,000, I would go out there and cut those trees down and buck them up and haul them away. So as of this video, the gentleman has not responded. Now, I just wanted to share this other feller that I found when I was looking at walnut. He wants $2,000 for the trunk of this tree. Now, I don't know what kind of sawyer you're working with at whatever sawmill on whatever planet you're living on, but you're going to have a hard time recouping your investment on that little tree trunk there. So that's about it for today. I was going to get a little podium here, but I just decided to hold my computer. I couldn't really decide how I wanted to put the video together there, because I gotta know what I'm saying, and I gotta have a high definition camera at the same time. And so I just did it like this, and I'll put it on the screen. But if you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you want to see me tear a new one into some new people on the marketplace there. Let me know if you want to see some more of this, because it goes on and on forever, but it's basically the same kind of crap. And I just kind of wanted to shine a little light on it for you. And if you're out there looking for some firewood, this is the kind of thing you're going to have to look out for, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And these people are also the kind of people that they pop up in the fall and they start trying to sell trees out of their yard that fell over and stuff, and it's green wood and crap wood and twigs and everything else. And it kind of screws the firewood market up a little bit for the rest of us that do this year round, because these homeowners pop up out of nowhere and start selling garbage out of their yard, and all the other yahoos think it's a great deal, so they go and pick it up or whatever. But not me, not this feller. So anyways, let me know if you want to see some more. Maybe I could do another one, but I really don't have much else to say. I mean, I could maybe make another video someday. But anyways, thanks a lot. Have a good day.